Well, industrialization in Odisha is a necessity and a requirement of the day. So the government of Odisha at present is pursuing the government of Odisha last Naveen Patnaik's government's policy. That is very good and encouraging in the first step. But if you see, I will term this Utkarsh Odisha, which they renamed Make in Odisha as Utkarsh Odisha. I think it's more of a media hype. I don't see anything new coming in. All the same players who have already invested in Odisha, they were the main faces. And I don't know later on if you would have come, but I think Lakshmikant Mittal was absent for some reason, because that was the biggest investment, ArcelorMittal and Nippon Steel plant in district Kendrapada. There was no talking about that steel plant. Rather, the focus of the media was on JSW and POSCO steel plant at Keonjhar. So the question arises that what happens to the proposed steel plant which the last government gave the land to JSW in Jagatsinghpur? What will happen to that? So there are many contradictory questions in this Utkarsh Odisha. Apart from the hype in the media, if you see the reality, I don't think so much has changed. Many have gone out, new have proposed. So there's a lot of gap between the cup and the lip. So there was a lot of enthusiasm because we being a regional party, we didn't have the backup of the central government. So whatever we did in the last three Make in Odisha program was government of Odisha itself. And there was no hardly tactical support from the government of India side. But this time round, Honorable Prime Minister was himself present and his ministry, cabinet ministers were present from Delhi, and the government of Odisha was a double engine government, what they popularly claim to be. But I don't think it will have any desired result out of it. On the onset, it looks very bright and rosy, but I don't see there's a very deep penetration or deep thought given to it. I think it is just a show, but there's not much evidence to support what has come in. Because many people who had come in have gone out and new people are proposing. But again, the basic question remains, what about them? If you see our performance in the last 5 years also, in 2023, Odisha was the largest destination, investment destination in the entire country. And this time around, those 16 crores have been pledged, many have been doubly pledged. For example, IOCL, they have pledged 70,000 crores of investment of developing the naphtha cracker in Paradip. Again, they've reiterated the same thing. So there are many doubling in this claim of 16 lakh investment intent. So there is a lot to be desired, and the government needs to question a lot of need to answer a lot of questions. No, there is hardly any FDI. FDI has to be routed through Government of India. Now the key question is, when the Honorable Prime Minister is coming, and in the last budget, they declared about 8 industrial corridors in the country. When the Honorable Prime Minister comes to Odisha and speaks about Purvoday, and Odisha being the hub of investment and the door of India towards the Southeast Asia and East Asia, so where is the backup from the central government? The last time also in the budget, there was hardly any industrial talk about Odisha in the budget. Whatever money they gave in tourism sector. But if you want to be serious about Odisha, because the strength of Odisha is minerals and metals and heavy industry. So regarding that, the government of India is silent. So the industry you are talking about, we have been already talking to them. So no major direct investment is coming. Whatever is the leftover of the last Make in Odisha has been repeated here again. And few new things have come up, but when the old could not be achieved, how can the new be achieved on the same platform? The expectations are very high, because we keep saying here in the Odisha media keeps harping double engine. Also the government and the Honorable Chief Minister also keeps harping double engine. So if you harping about double engine 1 year down the line, now we are in the second year's budget, the government needs to back up what it is saying. Suppose the Honorable Prime Minister came for industrial investment in Odisha. Then let us see what is the backup plan in the budget. If there is no backup plan, then I can straight term it as a political jamboree and a media hype, nothing else. Similar in other sectors also. What is the central government going to back us up with? That is the key takeaway. So unless, may it be welfare sector, may it be mining sector, may it be industrial sector, may it be in education sector, or maybe in even tourism sector. Whatever was said last year, what has been achieved in 1 year? So you can always give that lame day excuse that last time was the election year, so half the year was already gone. So there was a problem in spending. There can be excuses. But all the same, the desired effects are not there. So it's only talk. And it's only media hype, nothing else.
So your expectation.
I don't have much expectation from the central government because if you look at the last budget, whatever they promised hardly was delivered. The government is yet to spend money, and our government is also lacking behind. They have not. They won't be able to spend the last year's budget, and what's the point asking for more? The central government will give the same old excuse. We have given you money, you can't spend that much. Why are you asking for more? So again, back to square one. Jathakrama Jathasthiti. धन्यवाद.